yeah. Sticks and stones, sticks and stones, they break my bones. Let me hot tonight. Catch your turn, do you favor my soul, say your life. But then again, I see your habits more day and night. So I do care after all. I mean, what you doing is right. And they just saying after all. Cause I know you deaf no matter where you bleed. By four hearts for a woman. Take the keys to it. You're not the same opinion. Who cares? All my speakers. Take me out by the deep end. Showed up for a reason. Sticks and stones may break my bones. That is necessary. Now I gotta leave. Go ahead and let it go. Cause you all set it off. Go ahead and set it up. Look at February. So I'ma wish you well. I know it's temporary. Yeah, sticks and stones, yeah, sticks and stones, yeah, sticks and stones. In the way on day, stone up to the latest, trust of a week, but not every day. Then became the greatest, had to be seen. That's all we see. All that motivation, it was said we supposed to be saying, do what you did, common sense, this shit, lame. Say he ain't always his bar, I think he laced it. Either you silly, you smart, if that's the case, man. They saying no heart to heart, that's just a shame. Big heart for hate, yeah. No one I can call again. When you see me, your friends, that's what they partaking. But it just be two-faced. So they see me as a threat, yeah. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but that is necessary. Now I gotta leave, go ahead and let it go. Clear off, set it all, go ahead and set it up. Look at February, so I'ma wish you well. I know it's temporary, yeah. Sticks and stones, yeah, sticks and stones, yeah, sticks and stones. I club with sticks in it. Most days my name never got pulled, but every time it's different. Did it again, I was the fool, this time I kept slipping. Go ahead and me that got stay up on my pivot. The realest around, since in the cast I already know. And truth be told, even the room know. Yeah, can't turn me down, it's his song and I wrote. So it's the blessing, look, he must on the side of his nose. Say he calling, six and
Hey,
Hey, how you doing? Hey, everybody. We're here with Rere again.
hey,
The
hey,
Rere's After
London.
Show. How you doing, Rere?
I've been doing good, trying to hang in there,
I know
staying
you got
cool.
some big things coming up tonight.
Hey,
Uh,
yeah, I got a show tonight. I haven't even slept a whole 3 hours yet. Like I'm running so late, getting ready. Like I've
oh,
been getting
no.
ready all day.
Well, all right. Well, thank you for stopping to take time to do your show because, people,
Always,
they want to see what Rere's doing. So
yeah,
we got that one song that actually was a song that you actually did live at the club. And
yeah.
yeah. Now, what was the name of that?
That song is called "Sticks and Stones."
Sticks and Stones.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Now, can I ask you a couple questions today so we can inform people that might want to walk in your footsteps or see how to even get started?
Okay.
So one of the questions is, how old were you when you did your very first song? Do you remember?
Heck yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. I was like 10. I was 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I was 10. I
Oh,
was in fifth grade.
you've been doing this for like a long time then.
Right. Going on 11 years. I'm finna be 21 next month.
Oh yeah, we're going to wish you a happy
Yeah.
birthday, girl. Are you doing it? You
Right.
done made it quite a progress so far. So,
Yeah.
so also now, if you started when you were about 10, um, what was the first step, or how did you just even get yourself started? What was the first steps you took just to get yourself started with that first song and to get it out?
Okay. I remember I'm gonna give you some details.
Okay.
So my first song, it was actually a Christmas song. It was a Christmas song. It was for my school because they wanted us to perform and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I wasn't even performing. It was these two dudes. but it's just they inspired me, and I told myself like, okay, I'm about to try to make a song, and like I started off basically trying to rhyme, like finding words that rhyme that make sense with Christmas, like details, like Barbie dolls and stuff. I don't know. I just yeah, I was just trying to find something to rhyme with it, and I look back at that song, and it was hard. Like I always been dope since I was a youngin. Like
Look at you.
that's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
And so when you got that song, okay, now what you say? Do you remember the name of that song, or do you still have that song?
It was called Christmas Time. Yeah, it was called Christmas
And
Time.
that's
Back
the very
then,
first song that you did that you produced. Did you ever get to produce that?
oh no.
Because you was
I
only 10. That's the first song you wrote. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And so did you perform it anywhere? I know you performed it in front of the family, right?
Yeah, I let my family hear it. They still sing that song to this day. Like my
Um,
little sister,
it's
they
a family
still sing
Christmas
that.
song.
I wouldn't even say a family Christmas song. It's just the song was actually dope that and the lyrics is kind of like easy to remember that I don't know, she can't get it out her head. All these years, that song like still
So are you
stuck in
do
her
you ever
head.
think about you're ever thinking about getting that song done so people can have a Christmas song?
You know
Never thought
what?
you never thought about it, huh?
Yeah. I never thought about that, but you
I
know
mean,
what? That's a good
if it's that
idea.
great, it would be new to everybody else, and it would be
Hmm.
a Christmas song.
Right. I was thinking about making a birthday song too. Like a lot of people need stuff like that. So yeah, I'm like, I got something coming now. You gave me your idea.
Okay, good. So now,
Right.
yeah, because we like for Christmas, we like to be able to sing Rere's Christmas song.
Right.
That's special. You know, you do the traditional thing, but then, you might want to do something different. So,
Right.
so that okay,
I'm thinking about probably remixing my original Christmas song. Remixing it, putting a little in it. You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah,
So that's it. And then what?
I'm
Remix the
thinking
one that you did when you were 10.
yeah, remix it because it's still hard. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna make it better because I just feel like it still got that. You can tell a 10-year-old. You know what
Oh, okay, so you want to add a little something to it.
I'm sorry about that.
You want to add a little. You want to add a little adult to it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, I'm sure it's gonna be good and probably even better. Well, we still waiting for Riri. So when Riri come back, we're gonna go ahead and play her song. Okay, okay, she
Can
back.
yeah. I'm sorry, somebody blowing up my phone.
Oh, every time they call, it makes you drop out.
Right. Like, why don't they get the hand? I constantly. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't be worried. Okay, so so your first song was a Christmas song, and then you didn't ever got you. So now you're thinking about possibly uh doing a remix of that song for today, and it'll
Right,
the mature grown you to take that little 10-year-old song. That'd probably be really nice.
right. I'm kind of already thinking about a beat and everything. Like, I honestly feel like if I could make a beat, I'll be dope at it. Like, I just really want somebody to teach me the ropes because I'll be having like I started off like believe it or not, I ain't started making songs with beats till like 3 years ago. Like and I've been rapping for a long time. So it's like the songs that I did used to write, it
Mm-hmm.
was just a beat playing in my head. Like I don't know, only I could hear it. And I feel like nobody else got that vision. I feel like in order for me to bring that vision into light, I gotta I
Learn.
just feel like I gotta do it myself. You
Well,
know?
you're in the studio, so you probably will start doing the mixing your own beats too.
Right. It's like
Yeah,
nobody want to teach me, but I'm gonna teach myself.
see, I already know you're gonna do it. That's it. You gonna
Right.
it's just gonna happen. So that's how you had to think just to move ahead. So
Right.
you really kind of lead me to the next question that I wanted to ask you. There's a lot of people that want to be artists out there. I think you made some good moves. You got material, you got it out, and you got it copyrighted, right? Everything's copyrighted.
Yeah. Always.
Also, you got everything together, and so people look at you like she's on the road. How do I do that? So, what advice can you give to those who want to start performing? First of all, because now before your songs come out, were you performing before you actually got your songs out?
Uh uh I was not performing. I got used to being on stage now, but honestly, at first I was stage fright. Like I was not going for none of that. Like I remember when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in high school, they had a talent show, and I look back at that and I regret it because I wish I had the balls enough to go and perform in front of people, but I was scared. I didn't really start performing in front of people till like I want to say last year.
Oh, really?
20 yeah, 2023 in July was my first show.
So you got your music out. Your music was out, and then your first performances was about a year ago.
Yeah, it's I dropped my first song, I dropped my EP and everything like I want to say 2 or 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got in contact with the people from the Breakfast Club, and I've just got a whole bunch of jobs and just been hustling, trying to get my money up for them. And then once I finally start being done with them, I dropped my EP last year, and
Okay.
then when I dropped my EP, I did a show.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
we don't you don't have a date for the Breakfast Club, but you know you're already in with that, right?
Yeah, they actually I've really been supposed to win, but things just been crazy at home. I've been postponing it. They talking about August though.
So where do you have to travel to do the Breakfast Club? Because that's a very popular show all over. I mean, that's a big show. So um, so where would you have to travel?
It's in New York. They actually paid for my room and my flight, so I ain't tripping about that. But it's in New York.
Oh, well then, girl, whenever you get
Right.
ready.
I know it's like honestly, I'm been ready. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been ready for my music since I can remember. Like I love me some music, but at the same time it's like I'm excited but nervous
So
because
are you gonna actually perform on the Breakfast Club too? You gonna perform? You gonna talk about your music? You gonna get an interview? You gonna get the whole package?
yeah, basically. But performing like talking about like freestyling wise.
Well, I know you probably would perform. So is it more of an interview and they're gonna talk about your music? Is that what you think it's gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know for sure they finna interview me, and I'm doing a song with Cash Doll, a studio time, all that stuff. Yep, I'm finna perform. I'm finna perform.
So you probably are going to be perform
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be girl.
I
Now
know. That's why I kind of. It's just I want to go there ready. You know what I mean? And it's just so
just
much
go.
things been happening. I
Just
know, but it's
just
just
go, Rere.
I want to make sure I got a makeup artist, somebody do my hair. I need outfits. Like I need outfits, shoes, and it's just lately I've been working so much, but it just been so much going on. I just been postponing it,
So
but
you
I'm
can,
pretty
I
sure
understand you want to get ready because you're gonna go and you're gonna take your makeup artist with you,
exactly. I
and
need to at
that'd be
least,
probably good so that you won't be exactly having to travel alone. But are they gonna pay? Well, you maybe pay for her flight, but they're gonna pay for your flight and your hotel.
yeah, they actually paying for my dad's flight too.
Okay, so your dad
Yeah,
can.
my dad and my stepmom.
Okay, so that sounds like you're gonna have a family with you, so you will
Yeah,
have
I ain't finna.
good company. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
believe it or not, I had never been out of Flint yet. Like I got family from St. Louis, and honestly, I've been down there, but I don't claim it because every time we go down there, we only be down there for like a day or two and stay inside the house.
So you don't really get
So
right.
right, so I'm finally. This will be my first time really traveling. Like I'm excited for multiple reasons. I'm, I'm excited for multiple reasons and nervous for multiple reasons.
Wow. Well, I that's what I really like that you stepped out. And this is something that I well you might be on a little bit longer. 'Cause I know you
Okay.
had to be off by 7:30. But I do appreciate the fact that what you did and as young as you are, but you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom because sometimes people think that because you can sing and you have a lot of talent, whatever, that's all it takes
Right.
for somebody to pick you up. And
Exactly.
I've done talent shows before, so now you
Hmm.
kind of making me think about wanting to do another one. That's been a while, and I did a local talent show where a lot of young people, all ages, rappers and singers or whatever. I
Oh
remember doing
yeah.
one show, and back then it used to be the Radisson Hotel, which is gone.
Hmm.
And it's kind of like I think that's Southfield or Oak Park. Yeah, and so many people showed up, and the majority were rappers.
Oh, I shoot.
Yeah, so now we had one gospel singer, one country singer, we had one dance singer, and it was full of rappers. But the thing, what I when I meet people and they say, well, I'm gonna get paid and this and that, but they don't. They need to know that you have to really kind of pay your own way, and then
Right.
your way to get to where you have to go, and then some so you can be seen. So I
Exactly.
hmm So I appreciate the fact which I was asking you a question. So how did you get started? So how did you get where you are now? And so what you did is you took your own initiative and you went and you paved your way through to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And
That
so
ain't cheap either.
I know it's not, because that's a
Yeah.
big show. That's a big time social media show. Now are they on the radio too, or
Yeah, they on the radio too.
105.1 FM plus everybody? So I think a lot of people might listen to the radio, but because of social media on YouTube, everybody's watching live on YouTube. I mean, the social media has really blown things up.
Right.
So I commend you for that, and that's what I wanted to ask you. How did you get this far? How you went into the studio and you make your own music, but you got to pay to get those things done, especially if you don't know how to do them yourself. So you won't got professional studio, look like you have professional pictures done. Like
Hmm.
it's like everything that you have that I see is professional and it's paving the way for you to move to some higher levels.
I'm
So
trying.
yeah, so I was gonna ask you that question, but then I just was like you said, you paid to get where you have to go. And
Right. And
so,
I did a lot of stuff too. Like the thing is, like what I want to tell people that's like new to like making music and whatever,
hmm
that being in the studio is as not how people think. Like when I first started writing, I thought when I go in the studio I was gonna sound just like how I sound. But it's a little different. It takes some getting used to. And honestly, I was nervous my first time going in the studio. Like, I don't know, it's just in a way you kind of sound different. Like, like
yeah,
when
you
you
like
recording
you really
yourself.
real, you real and raw.
Right. So it's like I don't know, it's just a lot. And then it's like you gotta really prepare yourself. Ask yourself, is this really what you wanna do? Because it's not gonna be easy. You gotta hustle and take those steps that you have to take to get to where you wanna be. Like it's not gonna be easy and it might take a while, but you gonna get there. That's what I wanna tell them.
So that's a good advice, and I think anybody can do it. It's not you got a young start. You start at a young age, and you paving your own way, and that's what I know about when you want to get somewhere. That you pave your own way, and as you pave your way, you get noticed, and then you talking about somebody pick you up. Actually, you taking yourself, and
Right?
to get to that point. So it's like you got to work. That's part of paying your dues. That's part of what
Hmm.
you have to do to get yourself prepared to do your career, your love. This is your career. This is your love, and
Right.
it's a great opportunity for even that you can uh pay your way to be on the Breakfast Club. Because when you go on the Breakfast Club, people are gonna see you all over social media. I mean,
Right.
like they're gonna see you on social media, then they'll hear you on the radio, but they're gonna also see you. And it's famous people go on the Breakfast Club.
Right.
That's the
And
famous
that's
people there.
kinda yeah, and that's kinda like what I'm getting used to. Like I'm getting
Yeah,
used like with this, like I really don't like making music. Honestly, it was really hard for me to like let people hear me because I don't like a lot of attention. I never really like the spotlight. Like I'm really out the way person. But what made me really want to get my music out is focusing on my family. Like I just told myself like in order to change my situation is up to me. You know what I mean? Like I just told myself everything is up to me. I gotta stop playing with myself and really get to it.
And for your
So,
age, I think that's pretty advanced. And as you said, you do the music because you love it. Number one, because you started at 10, but also it seems like you're a great supporter of your family, but
yeah,
you want to do something. Number one, to make your family proud. You want to get to the point where it could be your career, your job, if you move up, everybody moves up.
exactly. That's the goal.
Yep, yep. So
Hmm.
I think that's great. And tell you what, we support you. We're glad that you chose to be on with us, and this is a great time because I'm telling you, all the social medias and all the radio stations and all the different places that you can be, you know, um, it's a great opportunity now because that means people all over you're global. People can hear you,
Right,
and it's all over the world. Um,
right.
so we didn't mind that you have a little bit extra time today. So those questions are some of the questions that I wanted to ask, so people can get to know you, and maybe somebody will be inspired by what you're doing. And then you got to go because you have, oh my God, you got a show. So we're gonna let you
Yeah, I
go.
got a show.
You got a show, and
Wait,
you got to get some more things done. So I'm going to play a song. Anything you want to say before you go, Riri?
I want everybody to go add me on Instagram. Listen dot for dot re. Remember my name is spelled re, not ri. And on Facebook it's re space re. Go follow me and I'm gonna follow back. I love y'all.
I'll say so. We're gonna have okay. Next time I had it on your the information that shows up. You
Okay.
send that to me. So next time you come on, I can put that up. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, London.
We wish you so much wellness that on things that's happening. Thanks for
Yeah.
somebody gave you a thumbs up. They like you.
I
That's
can't
good.
see.
I just saw that. Oh, on and on and on again, on and on and on again. Yeah, concrete, read. And if I did, it's where I wanna be. Gotta be real, living in concrete. I ain't stuck, nigga. It's where I wanna be. It's where I wanna be. Grinding hard is what I do. Gotta stack my paper. Got plans with this shit. I can't spend it dumb. Guard up all the time. Can't trust us anyone. Yeah, can't trust us anyone. Brother and sister calling me. How much money do y'all want? And I was like, look, we trying. They don't say we film at all. So we ain't even found no more. Send us here and set in stone. Still show my face around until y'all broken G codes. Understood the assignment. Change the subject if y'all want. Don't be mad at thought of me. Use your brain, you got your own. But listen, I'm tired of singing the same song. See the concrete rose. Everyone it grew even more. And it shined in the dark. Well, you know, detail this rose on my own. It paid for me, gotta go, can keep me locked up. This ain't no beauty in the beast, and use your padlock. 9 out of 10, we dropping heat, don't even start it up. I see why fall on me, fuck it, blow it up. Get me mad and cause a scene, never let nobody see you weak. And first thing, never let nobody see you bleed. On concrete, gon' hang it washed up. See who remember what you liquid and not clotted up. In my veins eternally, listen. Either this shit gon' make or break you. Choose a side in your path, be unavailable. Cause at the end, who gonna make sure that you stable? But when you down out with no sun, who gon' water you, man? Stay strong like always, fuck what they saying. Cause haters gon' hate, and that wasn't the plan. Man, you taught your ideas into some gold next. Deliverance taught the leeches, then leave them on red. Now it is what it is. It's as far as you go, down the mile on your own. But I'm from the 6 though. Can't watch nothing get better on its own. It's where you wanna be. Gotta be real, living in concrete. I ain't stuck, nigga. It's where I wanna be. It's where I wanna be.